Hi, thanks for tuning in to RGR Craft. I'm Mike, and today I'm going to talk to you about Upslope Citra Pale Ale. This is a beer that I've been drinking the last few weeks. Really been enjoying it, so I want to tell you a little bit about it and why I like it. This is a beer that pours really super clear. It's a beautiful beer to look at, golden in color, effervescent too. Lots of bubbles with a big, nice, creamy head that lasts quite a while. So this beer is very well balanced. It is a pale ale. It is not an India pale ale. It's not a double. It's not an imperial. Just a straight up pale ale. This is a really approachable and drinkable beer, especially in the summer as it's been super hot and in Colorado full of smoke and we're stuck inside anyway. Things I like about this beer. Um, the trends in beer today seem always to lean a little bit towards the extreme end of the spectrum, whether it's barrel aging or souring or bitterness or imperial something or double something else. And that's great. There's really nothing wrong with that. We're actually pretty lucky people to be experiencing what is a pretty good era in brewing with all the experimentation happening and new styles being developed or even resurrected every so often. But Citra Pale Ale is not that beer. It's not something that's on the far extreme end of any spectrum. It's just a straight up pale ale. And that's totally fine. In fact, that it isn't extreme is what I like most about it. The most extreme characteristic about this beer is its restraint. So this is not exactly a porch pounder, just under 6% ABV. It's just not a double or imperial, so you're not going to get blitzed after knocking back a couple of these. It's also not an India Pale Ale. It's just a straight up pale ale. So there's some balance between the malts and the hops. It leans just a little bit to the bitter side, like I said earlier, but it's not over the top. The defining characteristic of this beer is, of course, the Citra hops. Citra is pretty trendy, and for good reason. Upslope has done a really good job showcasing why this hop is so popular, namely the citrus and aroma flavor where the hop gets its name, but again, with restraint. They could have easily made this pale ale a juice bomb, but they didn't. They could easily have made it an imperial or a double, but they didn't. This is just a straight up good drinking beer. Citra Pale Ale is brewed by Upslope Brewing Company. They are in Boulder, Colorado. They are a very environmentally friendly brewing company. Points to them for that. If you can find a sixer of this in your state, if you're near Colorado or in Colorado, do so. You certainly will not be disappointed. Thanks for tuning in to RGR Craft. This was Mike. You guys have a good night.